Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. So today we're going to be playing some more Harry Potter, and we're just going to get right into it. Straight to gameplay. Fantastic. Up we go.
Now, which way is the common room? Revelio.
I should move. Ooh, not everything. Move the cup behind me, and just so I can show off what spells I'm currently using.
Must be different. Starting Hogwarts.
It's that new fifth year. They're looking at it and
What's this I hear about rule breaking? You're at school to learn, not to frolic around like a.
You'll like it, trust me.
Learn
Sure you don't want to try it?
words and how to
Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new fifth year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
That must be nice.
Must be nice having an aunt for a professor.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Sorry about that. Drank water down the wrong tube. Okay. Do you have a knack for potions?
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference, fundamentally,
Sorry.
between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though, I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my, creativity as much as you might think.
Fair.
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there, based on some reactions that may need a bit more work.
Nice meeting you, Gareth.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
Oh.
Shame you weren't born
If I
with
get
wings.
caught, I shall
then.
defend you.
I'm sure you'd use them.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Psychopath.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
It was terrifying.
It's true, and I was almost killed. Professor Fig and I were lucky to escape with our lives.
How awful for you. And of course, that poor man from the Ministry. But still, you got to see a dragon. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
I'd imagine most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
I take it you're not afraid of heights.
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there. But with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
What
Fair.
exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat, not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
Fuck. I always seem to forget to turn off my phone volume before I start streaming. I'm a goddamn
I'm sure
idiot
I'll be
every
seeing you
time.
around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
There she goes. Fucking A.
Wouldn't be surprised if Professor...
Oh, perhaps I should. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
I've studied with him.
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Sorry.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh,
Didn't put
yes.
my controller back
Having
together
a spot
properly.
Of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
I'm sure you'll get it. Perhaps I'm sure you'll get it.
Don't worry, we'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
Do most students know how to cast non-verbally?
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach non-verbal casting until the 6th year, and even then, many struggle with it. I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
Is it really that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the results can be, shall we say, awkward. Once, I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
Fair. I wouldn't be too
Well,
happy
good
either.
luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
Thank you. Good luck. Again.
Weasley's waiting for an outside common.
Oops.
When is Professor Annihilated?
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
I thought you weren't allowed to, like, apparate items. And stuff. On Hogwarts grounds.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. you would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Sounds good. Can I can't look at my shit right now.
This way.
Fucking sucks.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
I feel like I recognize that man.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
Revelio.
Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
This portrait depicts the wizard Barufio, famed for his brain elixir, and as an example of what happens when incantations are improperly spoken. He once said S instead of F and found himself on the floor with a buffalo on his chest. You've just unlocked a field guide challenge. Your progress towards completing challenges appears here. Ah, right behind my head. Field guide challenges are the only way to acquire experience points or XP. This is your wizarding level. XP earned from challenges increases your level and power. Field guide tracks your current challenge progress. Select the challenges menu to continue. Field guide. Each tier has challenges, special rewards, and special rewards unlock at each tier you complete, from appearances to critical upgrades. Challenges must be claimed from the challenges menu. Excuse me. Come back often to collect the challenges you have unlocked. Can I? Thank you. I need to get rid of these exclamation marks because they irritate me. I'm gonna get some spectacles. We need collections. I'm gonna go full on. Dark Wizard. Honestly, coolest outfit that you can get for the deluxe edition.
Clever, isn't it?
Revelio.
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and
Hey,
outside
Peeves.
of the castle.
Wish you could have joined in the fucking movies, but they never allowed you. Kitty. If you do wind up playing on like the PS5 or something, you will hear the cats
to waste.
and
We've classes to
stuff purring. Ooh. Through the controller.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
What if I don't want to? In this view, you can see flue flames available in that region. Green flue flames represent flames you have discovered, including your own house common room. Gray flue flames reveal the locations of undiscovered flames. On the right side of the map is where you can find academic points of interest, including the astronomy tower, library, and greenhouses. We need to go to the library annex, central hall. That's probably like the easiest way you can select your shit.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs
Fucking
lead
hack you for
directly
that.
to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
True.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And
Woo!
I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you
think you
require
mean-
in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
I think you mean the only wizarding community in fucking Scotland. Defense Against the Dark
Can you
Arts.
tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Thank you, Professor.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm afraid there isn't.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said.
Almost precisely
Speak of the
what we
devil,
talked about.
Professor Fig.
Or what happened.
Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Yes, let's hope. What's up, Professor Fig?
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
You did, sir.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. it was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Yep, let me open up the map, please. This symbol represents main quests. Completing main quests will further the story, unlock new features, and grant XP. Some quests are locked by spell and or level requirements. In these cases, you will need to be the required level and or have the required spell to activate the quest. New spells can be earned by completing professors' assignments or as quest rewards. We're gonna go Dark Arts class first.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Fair. Looking through the spell list, I know that these spells shouldn't be taught. There it is.
I suppose I'd be curious about.
Am I missing?
Lumos.
For a friend of mine.
Ah, there you are.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long
It's pretty
enough.
interesting.
I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Lumos.
Do come and find me if you start.
Okay,
spot
it's
must be a
telling
clue.
me that location,
I should look around in case it's nearby.
which is over here.
This looks like the location from the painting. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Because, you know, moths to a light.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
I'd find if I tried to.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I followed the clues.
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Meat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out.
Thanks, lady.
The moth! I should have seen that.
Something else I want to do over here. So, this is basic arithmetic. You just gotta do some adding. And it just goes 0 through 9. And we need to get to 21 with the top one, which is 11, 13, 8. We need the spider. Okay, and the bottom one is 17, so that's 9 plus 4, 5. 5. Right, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 14, 52, 17. So we need a 3 on the double question mark one. And there we go. Sorry about that. I had to put my kid to bed. He woke up. Let's get these dark arts dueling gloves on. Honestly, it matches the aesthetic, so let's not change anything else there. This one. Cosmetics. Okay. This one sounds good. There is a lot of stuff you get to find throughout this game. In fact, too much stuff. Let us move on.
Revelio.
The Wyvern Fountain. This fountain is the Transfiguration Courtyard. In the Transfiguration Courtyard has a likeness of a wyvern on top and serves as a relaxing place for students to gather. Despite rumors to the contrary, possibly started by Sir Cardigan, This is most assuredly not meant to be the Wyvern of Way, slain by the lively knight in spite of himself. Why not? Why couldn't it be?
Nice to see you, my young friend.
The wyvern he slew.
Grubby little faces. I'll just die.
I'm sorry, Mr. Gargoyle Man. Look at it run. Let's see, is there anything else in this area that leads to something else? That's pretty cool. It might lead to something else. Oop. Ah. So. Okay, that's key.
Lumos.
Kitchen.
Let's just keep our heads about it.
Revelio.
Some money in that chest.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I
Lumos.
suppose pleased to be included.
There we go. Let's get that, and we'll begin the quest.
Stupefy! Stupefy! Is that all you've got? Bombard!
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it.
In fact, I have
Now,
not.
You may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Okay. Boop. Upside down 5.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
Yes, ma'am.
Remember? Good. Now, well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be Levioso. This can't be your first duel. Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
I do enjoy my duel. When all my students to the stage.
Levioso.
Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
There we go. It's super simple.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
Thanks.
So, I advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
What's up, Sebastian?
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've had my fair
I've
share.
dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Sounds intriguing.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Only
Thank you,
small amounts of
Sebastian.
foreshadowing.
I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Slightly. Let's go with crossed wands, round 1. Challenges. Quests. Collections. Got that now. Oh yeah, I should be...
Revelio.
Ah, there it is. Hebridean black skeleton. This large dragon skeleton that hangs in the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom is allegedly a trophy taken by Professor Hecat after she single-handedly defeated one of the largest poaching rings in the Eastern Wales during the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. To lock. Okay.
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Everything. That must be something upstairs.
How much longer do you think Black will be?
God damn,
Revelio.
if it isn't so bright outside. This place is interesting. I don't think I've actually
Revelio.
looked around here before. Oh, I should make my way to the wand fighting. The doors. Ah. Haunted toilets. Unless in dire straits, it is probably best to avoid this particular toilet, as it is allegedly one of Peeves's favorite pranking spots.
Oh, not again!
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as for only 1 time
Ooh.
per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not
Revelio.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was
Peeves, you're a fool. Lachlan the Lanky. This statue depicts the wizard Lachlan the Lanky, a tall, slender wizard who appears quite proud of himself for precisely no one knows. For what precisely no one knows. Man is skinny as fuck.
Revelio.
Now, Annabelle, it was a long time ago. Eyes on me, musicians. We're about to begin our next piece.
I love this particular section of the map because it's just the music. Oh, it is random. That's interesting. I don't think I've actually walked down that way before. Fuck that. I'm getting swallowed by the frog again.
Revelio.
Kitty cat. I think I might have pet this one already.
Revelio.
Honeyduke's Passageway. Hidden behind the statue of the One-Eyed Witch is a secret passageway from Hogwarts to the cellar at Honeyduke's. It can only be accessed using a particular charm. I wonder what charm it could be.
Another selection for you all.
Revelio.
Map of Argyllshire. This map depicts Argyllshire, a region in Scotland which contains the Hebrides, native home of the Hebridean Black Dragon.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Levioso.
There's that. 42 wands I have to find. Fantastic. See that I also have to find 91 fucking things of clothing. Is this better? It is better. It also looks neater. Oh yeah, I can't look at that because it requires my wand that I don't have. Ooh. I've got a whole lot of offense. Feck all for
Revelio.
Defense. More money. Money is good.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels
Kitty.
for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
It's nice to hear.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Yeah, I'll join the club.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
I don't want to be paired with some
Get me in the ring.
shit.
Spectacular!
I want to be paired with
Let
Natty.
the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Break through yellow shields with control spells, like the levitation spell Levioso. Target lock R3 lets you track enemies without aiming. Use the right stick to change targets while locked.
Levioso. Is that all you've got? Potato.
Oops.
Come on.
I didn't cast it at the right time.
Stupid one.
Mind the one!
Levioso.
Fringo.
Give him what for!
Sendo. Levioso.
Act like a winner!
Confringo.
Victory!
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
Mayhaps, child.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought.
Thanks, kid.
Hope to see you back here again.
Maps. Quests. Okay. Let's go to Charms class.
Revelio. Levioso. Revelio.
Just making sure I'm not missing anything.
Beautification
Oh, yeah.
potion. I shan't tell.
I need Alohomora to unlock doors, which sucks. Because I just want to unlock every door right now. Oh? I wonder when I got that. This way. Or not when, but why. Let's see.
Revelio.
Is there anything else in this bathroom that I need to grab? No. I've gotten that already.
Said that travel
This requires Alohomora again.
Revelio.
Sup, Fig? Just, you know, running through, stealing stuff. Professor Fig, as if my schedule wasn't congested enough, the Ministry has charged me with arranging the rather inconvenient arrival of a new student at Hogwarts. A fifth year, if you can believe. Professor Weasley insists that they will need an escort and a mentor to help them acclimatize before the term begins. I have assigned the task to you. Please see Professor Weasley for details. Professor Phineas Nigelius Black, Headmaster.
Revelio.
I can see that he takes his job so seriously and just wants to keep it, right?
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Fuck you.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
No.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Revelio.
Cat. Ooh, this is a pretty gray one. It makes me sad. I'm gonna name her Xena.
Revelio.
Rumor is.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the
Goblins,
uprising.
werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who
5.
says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
7.
It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight,
Right.
fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us
Nice.
in trouble.
In trouble you will be.
We got this. The actual. I can't put it on. Feck. Okay. For now, I have to destroy this, especially since it's not going to get me any money. That I don't have to destroy. Fuck. Okay. Oops. Got some hanging heads. Another wand that I can't look at. It's just my paperwork. Okay.
And you're both.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
What's up this way?
Revelio. Levioso.
Move it.
Revelio.
Oh, is this the divination classroom? Oh. Tapestry of Barnabas the Barmy. This tapestry depicts the wizard Barnabas the Barmy's foolish attempt to train trolls for the ballet. One can only imagine the impact on the arts that had he succeeded. Jesus. Ah. That's fantastic. I love it.
Revelio.
Sure I'm not missing anything. What's up?
Handy resource indeed, your field
Dear Satyavati, you'll be pleased to hear that I received word from my contacts at Cambridge who conceded that they had in fact been incorrect in their understanding of meteor showers. It seems that an Irish astronomer and a British astronomer both built upon the work done by an Italian astronomer. All muggles, mind you, as far as I know, to propose calculating the position of the dust at Earth's orbit as means of connecting meteors as comets. Brilliant, really. One can only imagine that they might do with an enchanted telescope. Frustratingly, in my correspondence, I did feel that I had to continue using the pseudonym for my days as a gentleman scholar. Whilst I still find it rather exciting to have a secret identity, the reason irks me. I'm so looking forward to our trip later this year to Jantar Mantar. What an adventure we shall have. I miss you, dear sister, and do hope you are well. With love, Sukrita.
Revelio.
Neat. Needing certain spells irritates me. Or at least, you know, being almost 13 hours in to get that spell irritates me.
Lumos.
Hey, Peeves.
Revelio.
You're lucky I saw you out of the corner of my eye, or else I would have been jump scared too.
Lumos.
There's nothing else interesting up here. Thank you. Okay, off to Charms class, actually. Okay, let's begin class, actually.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now,
He is
this will be
my
a
favorite
crucial
professor.
year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right? Now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Learning Accio. Boop, boop, boop. It's a rainbow.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Yes, sir.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and... That's it! Accio. Now, think of... Splendid!
Oops.
Very good! Stay focused. Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come
Please?
on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Here we go. That is how it's done.
Accio.
Oh, I only made it to 30. Feck.
That's it.
Let us see this.
I see we playing dirty.
Nicely done. Be sharp.
Okay, I just need to knock this one off and I've won.
Accio.
You are not making this easy for me, are you?
Yeah. Of course not. Why would I make this easier on you?
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I do want to win, you know.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go. That is how it's done.
Accio.
Oh. What?
Not to worry.
Watch this.
Yeah, yeah.
Phew. Do not think I will start going easy on you now.
Accio.
Am I on 50? Oh, I'm on 30. God damn it. Okay, I just need to knock my other one into 50. Just so I can get 100.
There we go. Well done.
I'm pretty good at this summoner's court.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Yes, Professor.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
That's always a good thing.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Ah, yes, until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans.
A word,
if
you would.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
Why not?
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Thanks, Prof.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
No, I'm not.
What are you up to now?
Accio! Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
What's my new quest? Weasley after class. Concoction. Got some more Revelio papers. Gotta make my way to the Transfiguration class. Oops.
Revelio.
Augury skeleton. This is skeleton of an Irish phoenix or augury. An intensely shy bird who can forecast the coming of rain and whose mournful cry was once believed to foretell death. I'm glad those archaic means of foretelling death is no longer used.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Always. It's over this way.
Lumos.
You should
Revelio.
Frog choir. Here perch the slimy yet symphonic frogs that comprise the Hogwarts Frog Choir. These magical amphibians can sing in 6-part harmony and hold a pitch better than most humans. Interesting. Oh yeah, I can't open that up until I learn disillusionment charm.
Revelio.
How nice to see you,
The Three Sisters Bells. The Three Sisters Bells are said to be a tribute to 3 similarly named beautiful steep ridges that rise majestically over a glen in Argyllshire. It is rumored that one can hear them ring in the glen, way across the highlands. When they are rung in the castle, locals have been baffled by the mysterious ringing for years.
Just soak in that tub.
Revelio.
Wooden cat. This wooden statue bears the likeness of Pangur Dawn, fearless feline mouse hunter and devoted study companion. Interesting. I wonder what happened there. Fucking level 1 logs, man.
Revelio.
I wonder if repair is needed for that. Ooh. Nice. I got a Renaissance cap. Kappa. Portrait. Ooh. Where are you taking me, Frogman? Basket weave. Okay. A book stand.
Revelio.
Okay. Sounds good.
Levioso.
I have a feeling repairing that is gonna
Revelio.
give me something good.
Revelio.
Tradition in my family to play a game of Quidditch on the moor.
Revelio.
Wonder what's down this way. Sleeping Dragon Statue. The Hogwarts motto Draco Dormans Nunquam Titilandus means never tickle a sleeping dragon. Fortunately, this particularly sleeping dragon is made of stone and will never awaken. It may be tickled to absolutely no effect. Sounds good.
Revelio.
Thank you for that bit of information.
Revelio.
Oh. Ooh.
Revelio.
Urn of Ashes. This particular urn is rumored to have once borne the inscription Pioneer in Dragon Taming. Should not have started with the Hungarian Horntail. Pardon me, Ghost Man. I suppose.
You can't imagine how inconvenient.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse Deke.
Deke is so adorable.
There you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Handy resource indeed, your
Speak to Professor Ronan to receive your first assignment. Assignments are types of quests given to you by Hogwarts professors that, when completed, reward you with new spells. The reward for completing your first assignment will be the Mending Charm Reparo. You can track assignments and their progress in the quest menu of your field guide. I'm level 5 now. There's eyewear or a hat that I could put on. Okay. Gotta pet the cats.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that, the Mending Charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Okay. Capture the flying page near the broken statue.
Revelio.
Where's that page? I hear it flapping around.
Accio. Got it.
There we go. And then there's another page up here.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
There we go.
I trust the preliminary
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
There we go. The mending charm Reparo can be used to mend broken objects and pieces of the environment.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover. Lashed out.
Accio.
Give me that bird. Okay, quests. Welcome to Hogsmeade. After this quest, getting the wand and everything, all the other pieces of equipment, I think I might end it due to being exhausted, and well, it is going to be like 2 a.m. here. I gotta be up at like 7 with my kid.
We had a goal in our.
Am I part of the Straw Hats now? Sorry, dumb joke.
Hello.
Revelio.
Looking for me?
Flattened armor. This set of armor belonged to Sir Skagglethorpe, the heedless who unwisely challenged a mountain troll to a game of musical chairs.
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience. was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an
Revelio.
invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect.
I bet it was.
I
There we
cannot
go.
tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it.
Well, I mean, she has
Hogsmeade is
your
beautiful
best
this
interests
time
at
of
heart, I
year.
hope.
Everyone would tell
Revelio.
you to visit at Christmas, but that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow.
Fair, you are from Uganda.
Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
There's some more right here.
Look, from the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named them.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring.
You right.
There's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin.
Calling
I
something
spent all
forbidden
of my
just,
time
you know,
exploring if I
makes me
could.
want to explore it more.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that?
Revelio.
She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls.
Just when I think I've learned how to get around.
How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my
Moonstone.
homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too.
Sorry, had to pet the cat.
Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss On Eye. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy, guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle when it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Well, good luck to you, sir.
Poor Mr. Moon. A demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in
Fair.
mind, Natty. Thank you. Revelio.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeydukes. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you.
Ceridwen's Precarious Cauldrons. This precariously stacked set of cauldrons outside Ceridwen's advertises the shop's wares. It should be noted that stacking cauldrons in this fashion, while admittedly eye-catching, is ill-advised for anyone wishing to brew a potion of any intended effect.
To find everything you need in Hogsmeade. Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
A new wand?
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Da-da-da. Sounds good. The Hogsmeade map shows shops and points of interest. You can track any of these highlighted icons by pressing X, circle to exit the Hogsmeade thing. We need to go here.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
But you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing.
Which you shouldn't be able to do.
It is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look.
Yes, let's.
Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Thanks, bro. I'm gonna touch that real quick. Nice, nice. Oops. Next is J. Pippin's Potions.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Revelio.
J. Pippin Potions. J. Pippin's Potions, established in 1753, is the apothecary in Hogsmeade, where proprietor Perry Pippin sells a wide variety of potions and their ingredients. What's up, man?
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. Is it not the most fascinating art potion making? Rivals anything you could...
Are potions really that versatile?
As it's your first time in, I should mention I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses. And I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't... But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we?
Yes, let's.
What can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Let's see, Focus Potion, Thunder Brew, Eritas, Wiggenweld, and Maxima Potion. Those are the ones you got for sale right now, buddy. Thanks for those 2 potions. Next is this place over here. Oops.
Lumos. Accio.
There we go.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then?
Not at all. I'm choosing to see...
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. Be special. But what say we get you a packet of dittany seeds?
Yes, please.
Let me guess. You're after something fresh. Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Okay. There's that. And then... Brudenpack. Galdawags. Ollivanders. Oops. I almost just jumped straight into the water. Ollivanders. And then I'm going to be ending the stream, sadly. I am exhausted. I don't know why. I just drank a monster and everything.
Revelio.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Love this man's hair.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new 5th year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it?
find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
This one looks super pretty.
Oh, right. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it. How intriguing.
What do I want it to look like?
Curious indeed.
I do kind of like the look of that. But I also like the honey. Dark brown. Yeah. Unicorn feather. Or, unicorn feather, god damn it. Oh, you can tell I'm tired. Fucking phoenix feather.
Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Of course. And a phoenix feather core is terribly selective. This will be an excellent match indeed. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Of course, Mr. Ollivander. Now I'm just gonna save and quit in your shop, sir. After I look at these potions I can now craft. Look at the gear I can now look at. I don't know how I feel about that. We'll go with that. Okay. Settings. Now, I do ending soon. Okay. So, I want to say thank you everybody for coming and hanging out. I apologize that it's only 2 hours. But oops. I'm sorry. My mind is just shut off. It's so tired. So I just want to say thank you for everybody for coming and hanging out. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you really like what you're watching on YouTube, come hang out live. I stream almost every day. I take Thursdays and Sundays off, such as tomorrow being Thursday, or today being Thursday. I'll be taking the night off to play some D&D. But yeah, thank you guys again for coming and hanging out, and I hope to catch you next time.